Mirka travels from her own country to the UK for a visit. However, she stays there and establishes her own business into the beauty industry. She makes more than that. Her business grows and she starts an online training platform. On the platform, she provides different types of training on lashes. Let's see what kind of training she provides and what the current trends are from her point of view.
We teach eyelashes, and that could be individual eyelash extensions, a Russian volume, which is really popular, lash lift, eyelash tint, eyebrow tinting. Then we do eyebrows, like I said already, eyebrow tinting, henna brows, brow lamination, and threading. And then we also do spray tanning and waxing. So these kind of courses. And the online, it's super, super easy, because what I've done, I've written the whole manual for each course and we put it into one platform. And in this training manual, it's not only written everything what they need to know, from the patch test through the client consultation form, contraindications, contractions. There is the whole treatment as well. So the video is included, the photos are included. And at the end, we do cover the business side as well, where to get insured with who, how much is it going to cost them, all of the things what they need to know to start their own business and what to look out for as well. So I would say the online course is really, really simple, because they got everything in there. And what they need to do, our students, they just need to send us between 3 and 5 case studies. So that means after they watch the training manual, they watch the videos and they see the photos, they need to copy what they've seen. And they just need to send us the photos and videos of that treatment, what they've done. We're going to mark it for them, very detailed marking. So we're going to tell them where they done an amazing job, where they need to improve and how they have to improve. And then the second case study should be better. Yeah, because we kind of, if it needs to be done, we ask them to see those mistakes, what they've done. So they should improve in the second one. Second one should be better. And the third one should be absolutely amazing, and they can receive their certificate. But the good thing is that we have been selling, we had over 2,500 students in the past 5 years. And in fact, we sold courses in over 20 different countries. So like, for example, in America, every state has different rules. But those people, what they can actually study our courses, they absolutely love it, because the prices are, you know, so cheap comparing to American prices. And because we are such a small company as well, I love to support. So for some reason, if the girls or boys, you know, the students, if they don't understand some particular part, what was mentioned, because every student is different. Yeah, everyone learns differently. So I wanna feel that they can still contact us and tell us where they're struggling, because there is no fail. The last thing what I want for our students to feel like, oh my God, I don't know how to do it, I'm gonna fail, that's it. You know, I paid for something and I'm not gonna do it. No. So I tell them always, contact us. We want to see where you're struggling. So not that you want to try to hide or try to improve without us. Show us, and we can see exactly what you made a mistake with and how to correct it. So there was one particular girl, and that wasn't online, that was face-to-face. She basically, she got trained by someone else. She didn't get on with it. She wasn't explained detailed enough. She called me, she said, can you come and train me or retrain me? And I said, yeah, of course. I got to her and I said to her, show me what you're doing. And within literally 2 minutes, I gave her 2 minutes, I saw 5 mistakes. And I showed her straight away how to correct it. After that, I felt like I didn't even have to be there, because she was doing so amazing. But obviously, you know, she paid me for the whole day. But yeah, like, I need to see what mistakes they are doing for us to correct it. And then that's it. It's super, super easy. So yeah, it's if it explains detailed enough with the right equipment, everything is possible. When you see models, right? So it started with Cara Delevingne. She had those massive eyebrows, quite untidy, quite bushy eyebrows. And that was such a trend. So from that started brow lamination. So it's still fairly new on the market and is really, really popular course. So at the moment, I would definitely say brow lamination from Cara. But in general, like beauty, it's such a demanding thing at the moment, because you've got, you know, through the social media, you've got the Kardashians and everyone wants to look like them, you know, everyone wants to have hair done and the nails, the eyebrows. So 100% brow lamination is one of the most popular at the moment, and the lashes will be always fashionable, always, always, but they progress, you know, where when I first time learned eyelash extensions, that was almost 9 years ago, and we were working with like really thick, unnatural looking lashes, whereas as it progressed, we using such a soft lashes nowadays, where they are so soft, they are even softer than your natural lashes. So we can actually stick 2 or 3 or 5 even lashes together to create slightly thicker look, and it's still very, very healthy for the natural lash, which is not going to be damaging. But years ago, you know, as it first started, it was very, you know, unnatural looking, because they're like, oh, lashes, they need to be thicker. And now when I'm looking back, I'm like, oh my God, what did we work with? So yeah, lashes will be always popular. You can create as natural look as you want, but you can also correct the incorrection on the client's face. You can make them look like they just had a Botox done, just by doing the lashes. You know, if they got rounded eyes, you can make them sexy by doing longer lashes in the outer corners. You kind of like extend the eye, which is going to make them a little bit longer. So it's so many things and so many looks you can give to your client. It's just amazing. It's such an art, you know.
According to Mirka, the business environment in the UK is more receptive to this line of business. There are different types of support networks, P&I, and help between colleagues in the business. Let us see how Mirka managed to thrive in this business environment.
I would think in London in general, you would have bigger opportunities, because, you know, in Slovakia, you do need to fill out some prerequisites when it comes to the business. So I would even think that the government makes it really hard for people to start their own business. I was trying to communicate with some of my friends, but they are in the same industry as me, because I wanted to bring my courses into Slovakia. And like the communication what I had with my friends, but they've been doing, for example, nails for years and years and years. And I told her, well, why don't you teach? And she's like, no, oh my God, you know how much paperwork do we need to do before we start teaching and all of that? So she made it sound really, really hard. And I tried to approach a few of the, like, you know, people who can help me with all the paperwork. And it's just really, really difficult. So at the end, I did have an interview with one guy from the college, and he was very keen on me to start doing threading. But it was just, I had to fly there twice, and it's just so much work. So yes, so much harder in Slovakia than in here. And you know, like in here, anyone can do beauty. Like if you want to do beauty tomorrow, I can teach you and you can become a beautician. So it's so much easier. In Slovakia, you do need to have a like cosmetologist or the aesthetics background, you know, but in here you don't need to have any background in the beauty industry. So that's kind of like really good, because you can just do 1-day course or 2-day course, and that's it. You can just start your own business if you are confident enough to do that. So yeah, you don't need to study in the college for years, you know, just to do eyelash extensions. I say always network with other people who are around you, okay? You don't have any competitors around you, because your clients will always come to you, okay? In fact, we need to stick together, we need to hold tight, and we are on the same boat. And, you know, like you can easily have Starbucks and you can easily have Costa next to each other. That's what I always compare to, you know, each other. And Starbucks will always have their own clients, and Costa will always have their own clients. And I said the same to the girls or to the boys even, because we did have some male students as well. I'm like, just try to network, just see if you can give each other business instead of being competitive, because this is all about, we do have to be like, friendly and show people that we can work together. If you do go somewhere on holiday, you will have someone who can cover your clients, because for some reason, when you are a lash artist, people think that you are a brain surgeon in the nicest way possible, which is fantastic for us, right? But you go on holiday, they are so upset. No, who is going to do my lashes? Oh my God, when you come in, like when you leave, can I have the last appointment? Can I have the first appointment? And stuff like that. So it's fantastic for us, but people don't want to wait sometimes 2 weeks if they are like, oh no, my lashes, they need to be redone. I need to have them done now, and they want it now. So if you do have someone who you can work with, then that would be fantastic. Go and see hairdresser, ask her if you can rent a chair, we call it here in England. Rent a chair, go there once a week, just tell her, I can come every Friday and I can do all your clients to do lashes. Because when you're having a hair done, very often, the beauty, it comes under one umbrella. So you've got hair, you've got eyebrows, you've got lashes. So when you are at the hairdressers, they go like, oh, do you also do brows or do you do lashes? They will ask, right? Even for the nails. So I say to our students, to start with, start going into places like that. If you know someone already in the industry, amazing. If you don't, go there, have the treatments done, support the local business, and try to network with them, see if you can help each other. Because the hairdresser will be very happy. She's got you in here to do eyelashes for her clients. And you are also happy because you've got her clients. You don't have to advertise. You just go there once a week, every Friday, give her the percentage or whatever do you agree on and go home. So the support, absolutely. I always say, like, try to, stick together instead of trying to see it as a competition or competitors, England is so beautiful, like comparing to with my country, because I came from Slovakia, and in Slovakia, people they don't trust each other just yet. They don't believe anything what it says in the TV, especially the politics. They are very scared of everything. And, here in England, everyone is open, and, that they just such a lovely, lovely people. It's completely different. I'm not saying that Slovak people are bad, but we vary, and we don't trust other people. Where in here, I just love it. People are so different. Like, they say always thank you and please, and it's just so lovely, so lovely. Yeah, I would definitely say. So I was laughing the other day because I don't know if you ever heard of BNI. It's like a networking group, and basically I used to be member of BNI. It's a worldwide known company, and basically you go there once a week and you give each other referrals and you kind of do networking with each other. And my father, he's got his own business with his wife, and I was back in Slovakia and I told them about it, but that was something like 7 years ago. And I said, well, why don't you, I do this, and we go there and we have a breakfast and we give each other business. And they're like, no, this would not work in Slovakia because people don't trust each other, they jealous of each other, they don't give each other business and stuff like that. Well, surprise, surprise, they just started, not my father with his wife, but the BNI has just launched, I think last year in Slovakia, and they got already around 30 members in there. And in fact, my father with his wife is one of the members. And I said, you see what I told you like 7 years ago. So I feel like England is a little bit more ahead, and it's open to more. People are very trustworthy, and they do go, and try to network and kind of send referrals to each other. I feel that in general it's very, very friendly environment, and they support each other in here instead of in Slovakia, comparing with Slovakia. It will get there eventually, but at the moment, slowly,
For those who want to establish a career in the beauty business, Mirka has some recommendations and instructions. First of all, you need to reach to a trusted trainer Second, you need to follow the basic insurance and the precaution procedures. What's important as well is that you need to manage the expectations of your customers very well. Let's listen to what Mirka has to say.
Then definitely do your research, because I've seen so many people on internet, but they are offering beauty courses and sometimes it's not how it seems. So if you are doing your research, I really like to be talking to the person on the phone. So like this, I can feel whether there is some connection or not, and whether this person is friendly enough for me to go and want to train with them. You need to ask if they are fully qualified in the treatment. How long have they been doing it as well? Because, some people, they might be doing it for 10 years and they might be still using the old-fashioned techniques, which is not anymore kind of fashionable nowadays. So try to ask them if they carry on educating themselves as well. Have a look on their social media, on the reviews, give them a call, check what kind of certificates do you receive afterwards once you finish the training, because for you, the beneficial when you are in England, it would be really beneficial if you receive accredited certificate. So the company is accredited by a body, and like this, you can get yourself insured. This is very, very important. The first thing what I'm telling our students is, as soon as you leave, you have to call the insurance company and get yourself insured. Because if you do something wrong, and it could be just something like, I don't know, spill the glue accidentally on the carpet, let's say, right? The insurance will cover you for that. So the worst case scenario, if they do drop something on the client's eyes or forehead or something like that, which is a big, big disaster, but the insurance is very, very important. If the training is not accredited, you're not going to get yourself insured. Communication is really important, because at the beginning, for example, when we started doing spray tanning, they said, I don't want to be orange, okay? But this is not the case. So if you communicate with your client, you need to explain to your client what kind of look they can achieve. And it's important to find out what do they want as well. Again, when the brow lamination came on the market, because Cara Delevingne eyebrows were slightly bushy and quite big, so the brow lamination started, to copy her kind of eyebrows. So when you look at the magazines, all the eyebrows were like really bushy. So this is not particularly something what I'm fan of, but everyone is different. So when I started offering it, people were really scared and wary. So I would suggest to have few different photos for your clients of few different looks and tell them, look, this is not what you think. When it comes to the spray tanning, you don't have to be orange. You can just look really, really like sun-kissed, so it's just going to be really natural glow on you. Or when it comes to the eyebrows, we don't have to make them bushy, but we can just make them thicker. When it comes to the eyelashes, again, the communication is really important. Do you want me to make them longer or thicker, or what you want? So the consultation beforehand, it's a must, because you don't want to be really losing your time to find out what do they want on the day. So we try to find out on the day of the patch test. We also need to do the patch test, because we need to find out if the client is going to be suitable for the treatment, if there is not going to be any allergic reaction. And on that day, everything has to be explained. I had one lady, but she asked me for Japanese lashes, and I never heard of that, because in every country you call different things differently. So I had to Google it, and I showed her. There were quite a few different photos what Google was showing me when it comes to Japanese lashes. So I just presume it was kind of like a spiky looking lashes, so like a Kim K look, Kim Kardashian. So I sent her a photo and I said, is this what you want? And she said, no, this is too much. So then I showed her, slightly more natural look, which was only individual eyelash extensions. And I said, is this what you want? And she said, no, this is still too much. So then, to step lower, I thought like, but this is just a lash lift. So I sent her a photo of a lash lift and I said, is this what you want? So it's basically from her straight lashes, she wanted her lashes to be permed up, curled up. by perming them. Okay. And I said, so is this what you want? And she said, yes, amazing. So if I didn't know what she's talking about, I would do completely something else for her. And obviously when the client opens their eyes, there is going to be quite a big disappointment. So to avoid this disappointment, 100%, I beg in everyone, please communicate with your clients, because this is very, very important.
After we have seen the successful journey of Mirka in the beauty industry, do you think it's easy to start such a business in your country? Tell us your thoughts in the comments.